Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Broadcast BTV. I'm your host Briea,
Chisa.
and this episode we're going to be covering "You Better Run" by Pat Benatar.
You
And
better run!
you better run, you.
The only running I do is for my problems, so I will
Yep.
not be running.
Everything
Sorry.
she does is she runs from her problems, as do I, and then be written on your gravestone.
Yeah, only running I do is for my problems.
Yeah, mine is. It is what it is. All right, we got to get into the. We actually got to get into the episode. Okay, so "You Better Run" by Pat Benatar.
You better run!
You better run.
You better have
You better hide. Yeah, she doesn't.
what an iconic vocalist. Like, can we just take a moment and just acknowledge what a baddie?
I aspire to be her.
Like, we should just call her Pat Batty.
Pat Batty. Pat Benatar.
She's so cool. I want to be
Pat,
that cool.
Pat Benatar. Please, I hope that catches
That's
on.
what episode 3 should be called.
Pat
That's what the
Benatar.
Pat Batty.
Pat Benatar. Or Patty, we called her Patty Poo.
Patty Poo.
Patty Poo. Patty.
Patty Poo. Patty Tar.
Patty. Poo is her middle name.
Say that 3 times fast. That is
Patty.
so hard.
Patty Poo Benatar. Oh my god.
That's the name, but I can't.
Patty Poo Benatar.
Patty Poo Patty Tar. Patty Poo Patty Tar. Patty Poo Patty Tar.
Patty Poo Benatar. Patty Poo.
Oh, you know what my favorite one is? This was a theater warm-up instead of a choir warm-up, but it was articulatory agility is the desirable ability for Oh, shit, I don't remember. Articulatory agility is a desirable ability for manipulating with dexterity the tongue, the palate, the lips. That's what it is.
What?
Articulatory agility is a desirable ability for manipulating with dexterity the tongue, the palate, the lips.
Did I just have like a stroke listening to that?
Articulatory agility is a desirable ability for manipulating with dexterity the tongue, the palate, the lips.
I just had like a full stroke listening to that. What is that?
That's a theater warm-up we had to do to warm up prediction. My favorite choir one though for that, we call it B-A-Bay, and it's one of those where you change the consonants every time. So you're like B-A-Bay, B-E-B-A-B-I, Biggie-Bye-Bee-O-Bo, Biggie-Bye-Bo, B-U-Boo, Biggie-Bye-Bo-Boo. And then somebody calls out another consonant, so they're like T, so then you go T-A-T, T-E-T, T-I, Tiki-Tai-T-O-To, Tiki-Tai-To, T-U-2, Tiki-Tai-To-2.
Oh my god. Okay, we really, really need to get into this episode.
Have we gotten into it at all this run? I don't think we have.
Nope.
Okay, well, let's get started, shall we? You Better Run by Pat Benatar debuted on MTV's network on August 1st, 1981. It was the second music video to officially air after Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles during its late night start at midnight 01 Eastern Time. The song originally was performed by the Young Rascals, not to be confused with Rascal Flatts, in 1966. Therefore, Benatar had taken it for her own. Batty Tar. We stand.
Yeah. Patty Poo Batty Tar.
Yes.
As we called her. But yeah, no, the original song, You Better Run, written by the Rascal Flatts, was released as a single. It's not when I say Rascal Flatts! Young Rascals! I did it! I knew I was gonna do it!
It's not just me.
I knew I was going to do it! I knew it! Young Rascals, not Rascal
Young
Flatts.
Rascals. The Young Rascal Flats.
The Young Rascal Flats. Anyway, restarting. The original.
Tell me you're alive in 2004 without telling me you're alive in 2004.
I was a child.
You were alive, it counts.
I was a child.
I too was a child, and I was like over there listening to some RF, being like, "Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long." And I didn't even have my license. I was like 10.
I think about the Cars movie with that song.
Epic. Totally.
Anyway.
Epic.
Ciao.
Okay. All right.
Someone said on Instagram, quote, "When I sat down, I lightning McQueefed."
That's so bad. Oh no. Sorry about that. My face is turning red.
Flats. It's Young Rascals. Get
That
that
part.
through my thick ass skull. Anyways, reeling ourselves back in. I'm breathing. Ariana Grande told me I
Oh,
need to start breathing, so I'm breathing now. The song was also originally written by Felix Cavalier and Eddie, am I right? Yeah, Eddie Brigatti as a quote kiss off song to a girl that did him wrong. And it worked in favor of Benatar with just the gender reverse, which was very, very clever. You Better Run was the first single off of Benatar's album Crimes of Passion, which was released on July 8th, 1980.
that's the day before my birthday.
So Crimes of Passion, which included Hit Me With Your Best Shot, as well as she herself eventually being MTV's first American female and rocker on the network, and creating practically history, being signed to Chrysalis Records, which was founded by Chris Wright and Terry Ellis. One thing I found really, really, really actually kind of interesting with Chris Wright and Terry Ellis is that the word chrysalis is a combination of their names, Chris and Ellis. Chris Ellis.
I would have not even thought about that had you not
which
said that.
which Terry Ellis. Ellis Island. Benatar first recorded the song for the movie Roadie, which was in 1980, starring Meatloaf, and with appearance by Roy Orbison, and Blondie. Neil Giraldo was actually included in the production of the song and the video, which lies into the iconic romantic relationship between Pat and Neil in pop culture. They were actually also kind of coined the Romeo and Juliet couple of the rock world. And I found out they are still together to this day, and they have been married 40 years.
That is freaking adorable. Being with a man for 40 years.
I don't know.
I'm like, 40 minutes is enough sometimes.
Okay.
So, the song You Better Run peaked at 42 on the Billboard 100. And it's a shame it didn't rank higher, which I agree. The song also earned a nomination for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance at the 23rd Annual Grammy Awards in 1981. The video for You Better Run was directed by Nick Saxton, who had previously done Michael Jackson's video in 1979 for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, as well as Super Freak by Rick James, which was actually rejected by MTV, fun fact.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I love that video.
Super Freak?
Yeah. Do we ever know why?
If I read the book, if I remember correctly, I think it's because the subject matter was too risque or something. I don't really remember. I haven't seen the video, so I'd have to.
Ah,
But I think
gotcha.
that's what it was. But it was also that during that time when they hadn't really diversified the lineup as much.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But basically, You Better Run was the first female-centric video to air on the platform, speaking of diversity.
Yes, ma'am.
Go Patty for
Go
being
Patty.
in the world and
Go
being
Patty. Do you see what's going on with my camera right now? It's like going hot. Like what is this?
I did sense a color shift. I did see that in
I don't
the.
know why it's doing that, but go on, sorry.
Yeah, wow, and now it's like cool toned again. You know, I feel like some cameras do that.
I don't know, unless there's a ghost in my room, which I'm not like, I don't know.
Ooh,
There is paranormal activity in my house. Like there is spiritual activity in my house because I know, because everyone in my family could agree, because Bella people watching, Bella is my mini golden doodle that I love, and she is my child. But but like what Bella does, and the thing is, like, dogs can see spiritual activity or stuff like that because they're on a higher spiritual plane than we are, and cats and all animals are like that. But I swear it only happens like mostly like late at night, like around, I'm gonna say starting at like 7 p.m. because what happens is that like she kind of she'll see something and then she'll stare at it for like 3 minutes and she'll like watch it with her head. She'll be like this. or she just stands like with her tail up, as still as a brick. And I'm like, Bella, Bella, come back to reality. She has like blips in the road, and she's like zones out. She's like this, and I'm like, Bella, Bella, and sometimes I have to shake her, and then she's like,
I mean, kind of a mood, but
it did it again. The color shift. Is there a ghost in my room? Yo, if there's a ghost in my room,
who are you gonna
like
call?
Ghostbusters. No.
While we're in the 80s season.
Yeah, no, literally. Hey, if there's a ghost in my room, color shift my camera again. I'm waiting.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, no.
That shit is haunted. Ugh. You like sage your room. I'm talking to the ghost in my room.
There's a ghost in my room.
That's
Anyway,
okay.
where were we? Okay.
Fun fact, while
Yeah.
Pat Benatar might be in the rock genre, she's a classically trained mezzo-soprano. Shout out to all the mezzo-sopranos out there. Hey, represent.
As previously mentioned, the song was taken from the Young Rascals, not the Rascal Flats. But in this case, Benatar switched the gender viewpoints in reverse, as the original song featured the storyline of a girl doing the guy wrong. Benatar's version features the guy in the wrong. The lyrics of You Better Run tell the story of a woman who wants to escape from the noise of the city and have a good time with her lover. However, within the chorus, the tone changes and becomes more kind of threatening, and kind of more threatening. Then the lyrics suggest that Benatar's lover has wronged her, and he needs to run from her sight, which was kind of, adding to the baddiness.
And now for a dramatic retelling of You Better Run
Oh God.
by
Okay.
Pat Benatar.
It's piece by piece. The
You
dramatic.
better run. You better hide. You better leave from my sight. Yeah, you better run. You better hide.
Oh my God.
You better go. It's the end of your pride. Stay tuned for more.
What is this? It's like in addition to Thriller.
With the ghosts in the night go kaboom. I don't remember the exact fucking words in Thriller,
When the
but
night,
it is a.
when the ghosts in the night go kaboom.
It's something like that. I don't know. It's been like 10 years since I watched that video.
So the music of You Better Run reinforces the shift in tone between the verses and the chorus. The verses feature an upbeat, energetic guitar riff, which reflects the positive mood of the song's lyrics. However, within the song, the guitar becomes darker and heavier, I see what you're doing, emphasizing the ominous mood of the lyrics.
We better run! You better hide! You better run! You better hide! You better go! And stay out of your pride! I think I've been possessed by the ghost in your room.
Well,
I told you it's transferring between the two of us.
Oh my God, it's like Richard Riss. It's doing it again. The spirit of rock and roll. Talk about the video. So the reason Benatar took the song into her own hands is because she was known for her fierce and unapologetic attitude. And the lyrics of You Better Run fit absolutely perfect into her persona, which, again, awesome. Awesome.
Fierce as boy. The video starts out with Benatar making her presence known with eye contact to the camera and standing straight in front of it with her band behind her in this garage-like scene wearing a short-sleeved striped top. Going like this. Just like that. The music video is actually performed in front of a live audience with her band behind her playing to the song. Props to the band. That's really hard to do.
So Benatar keeps a cool, collected, nonchalant presence to her look for this video, rightfully demonstrating the fierce, unapologetic attitude she gives to her audience. I know what you're attitude.
Fierce.
Fierce. I'm Sasha Fierce. Rightfully talking about 80s Thundercats. Oh my god.
Hi, Mom.
Scared the crap out of me.
There's the ghost.
My mother. There's the ghost. There's my mother. Was that needed?
Yes.
Was that? Oh god. I'm putting this in regardless.
I'm making an appearance. I thought that was good.
We needed the authenticity of.
You scared the crap out of me.
All I can tell you is,
don't open it.
don't rain on my parade.
Don't tell me not to sit, just live in butter.
Don't
something and the world's a ball of butter.
It's bad luck. Don't open that. In the She came to bring me my duck.
Oh, it's a duck. It's a cute duck. Yes.
He's bountiful.
Oh my goodness. This
That's
makes me want a mic animal too. Hold on.
Yes, get your mic animal.
We have a koala.
Baby. Mom, can I have Miffy?
Where is she?
Over there.
This is good. This is what we needed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a bun buns.
It's my Miffy. It's my Miffy.
It's Miffy.
So, oh my god, we gotta really get back into it.
Well, we're almost done, actually. Hi.
My
hey,
mother.
Slay, yes, the hair. Ooh.
No.
Clean.
Hold on, wait. Come here. Put this in. Okay.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good. It's nice to meet you.
You too, honey bun.
On the podcast.
Hey,
This is your first special guest.
Okay, I think we're good now.
You're our first special guest.
Yes. So let me tell you a few things.
Please enlighten me.
When MTV started, I remember
was
the
the
first.
DJ,
I remember the first day. We were all
Yeah.
glued. We were all glued to our seats watching it. I was, let's see, I believe I was 16 at the time.
Are you hitting the broom?
And it was just something so innovative and just it was so different. And I just like VHS tapes were very big then, and I used to record all the special ones on my VHS tapes, and I think I just got rid of some only about a year ago. And
Why?
My favorite videos were like Duran Duran and
Nice.
and the Police. I'm trying to think of who else. There were my big videos that I like to get on there. But
Those are some good ones. Everybody always mentions Duran Duran. That seems to be the crowd favorite.
yeah. So that's my 2 cents. I'll be back to share more little
I'll be
tidbits.
back.
Mom,
I'll be back.
Mom, we'll
I'll be
get
back.
you on as an official guest next time.
Here. What?
We'll
No,
get you
this
as
is
an
so
official
official.
guest next time.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry about that. We had a little guest star. It's my mother.
I loved that. This is our first guest on our podcast.
The first guest, my mom. Okay, so where were we after
Well, we were
that?
talking about how hard it is as a live band to play music because
Yes.
no musician does that. And then we said she keeps a cool, collected, nonchalant presence to her look for this video, rightfully demonstrating the fierce, unapologetic attitude she gives off to her audience.
Yeah. Okay.
So the video also historically remains incredibly simple, but at the same time very culturally significant since it shifted the music industry for women at such an early time in like MTV's lifespan.
Benatar remains fierce, but at the same time very feminine and poised while talking about the song's message within the video, and was in no way aggressive. I think that's also one thing that made her iconic, is that, again, nonchalant, but at the same time she was just like, and then she just,
There's
know,
a
I
difference
don't care.
between aggression and attitude.
Yeah, it's more attitude based, which is more appealing, in my opinion.
And she had an attitude because she felt like she was being treated like a model during the music video shoot, and she's just like, I'm a rock star. Why am I doing this? I'm not a model. And it was cute because her husband was like, Pat's a model. That's why she did so good at that video.
Okay. Okay, so according to IMDb, these were a few of the band members that were present in the video of You Better Run. So, bass, You Better Run. So bass, backing vocals, Roger Capps. Lead guitar and backing vocals are boy Neil Giraldo. Drums, Myron Grumbacher. Guitar, Grumbacher.
It just feels like one of those last names you gotta say with gusto.
Cinematography was done after that interruption again. So cinematography was done by David J. Say it before I embarrass myself.
Schweitzer.
That's it. Yeah. In the editorial department, Miguel Grunstein. So those were all of the band members that have. I'm trying to get through this.
We're gonna get through this together. It's okay.
Okay. So yeah, those were all pretty much all of the band members in the video, according to IMDb. And I think that's pretty much it we have so far. But long story short, she was badass.
You better run!
Oh, I just threw my arm out doing that.
Dang, I was so impressed with your softball page too. I think we should do some background on Miss Pat Benatar.
Miss Pat
Benatar.
So
Born
okay.
Patricia May Andrzejewski. That's why she's Pat Benatar, because nobody's gonna be able to pronounce Andrzejewski.
The way it's slowed.
Oh, so this is how she started her big career. So she quit her job as a bank teller in Richmond, Virginia, to pursue a singing career after being inspired by a Liza Minnelli concert she saw in Richmond. She got a gig at a Holiday Inn and got a job as a singing waitress at a nightclub named the Roaring Twenties. At the Roaring Twenties, she duo with pianist Phil Coxon, who soon expanded to a 10-person lounge called Coxon's Army, regular at Sam Miller's Basement Club. The band gained the subject of a never-aired PBS special. Its bassist Roger Capps was later the original bass player for the Pat Benatar Band. The period also yielded Pat Benatar's first single, Day Gig, written and produced by Coxon, and given a limited local release. Nice.
Oh. Is that it? We pretty much covered everything because my brain now hurts.
Is that the marker for when we know we're done? Well,
my brain now hurts.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of Behind the Broadcast. Bria's head hurts, so that's how we know it's done.
all that chaotic energy.
We're just gonna keep blabbing until Bria's head starts hurting every episode, and once her head starts hurting, it's over, it's done. That's when we're done. That's when we know we're through.
My mother was to come in was absolutely not planned, and what you saw her coming in actually scared me.
This is my favorite episode we've done so far.
Same.
And probably the least educational, but it's fine.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of VTB. Thank you for dealing with our chaotic energy, because I did not plan anything that happened. That happened this episode. Everything is 100% real and unexpected. So,
Look, the ghost. That was unexpected AF. I wasn't expecting that. That wasn't on the outline.
No, that wasn't on the outline. Like, we have it bulleted, and we're gonna do in every single thing. So, we'll see you guys next week. I'm Briea.
I'm Chisa.
And we'll see you next week for next week's episode. We can't tell you guys yet. Okay,
B,
let me go.
B,
Let me go.
B, B.